Good morning, good morning. Good evening. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Oh, it's a good day to have a good day. That's for sure. Good morning, Paples. Let's see if I could find a different, some different music, you know? Um, hmm. There we go. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Can everybody hear the music? Because I kind of want it to be, in the background a little bit. But, oh, my chest is sore as fuck. Oh, my back. But yeah, good morning, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? So as usual, we're not gonna actually start trading until 45. So even at opening bell 9:30, we'll mark out our levels. So we're gonna kind of focus on this main chart, candlestick chart for now. So just kind of wait. Okay, let's no, we'll keep with the 15-minute. So just based off of yesterday's move, I mean, we've been pretty bearish the past 3 days, so more than 3 days. Let me get rid of this for now and this. So we have been pretty bearish the past, week, almost past week trading days. Obviously, daily, when we're looking at the daily time frame, it doesn't really mean too much to us because, again, we're scalping, and very, 10, 15 points, or 10, 15 point stop losses. So this doesn't really mean much to us right now. But just in the back of my mind, knowing that we have had an expansive move recently, we could continue this, right? Just kind of going into, let's say, the 4 hour. Let me mark the size of the daily opening price. Looking at the 4 hour, we're kind of retesting it. Looking at the 1 hour, London or Asia London, we kind of, we had a pretty small push to the upside. And we did actually break this minimal. I don't really use trend lines, okay? So don't come after me for drawing a trend line, but I'm just trying to give you guys a visual. We did have, again, a break of this small trend that we had. Realistically, talking more price action wise, we have a change in the state delivery here on the 1 hour. Came back, retested it, actually swept high, expand lower, 15-minute. Pretty similar, right? I mean, we had a high here that got printed, and then we basically just swept that same high, had a change in the state, and then we have a leg to the downside. Let me see here. Where is... Hello? Oh. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we already took Asia and London highs. So all we have left is Asia lows, really. And that's also monthly open as well, the monthly open level. So we could trade down to there. I think that could be a nice draw for the day. But I would expect maybe some sort of pullback to then trade lower. Obviously, if it doesn't happen, we just shoot straight down at market open. Then we can see a reaction off of that. And then this is previous day low here. Previous day high over here. And we have our midnight open right here. Or like right at midnight open, actually. And then I'll double zero. Previous day high. Just marking them out so I know. Previous day low. And then we have Asia low here with my Asia low right here, actually. Okay. Aside from that, everything else has either been swept already or displaced through bottom. There we go. And the fact that Asia low is right at that monthly open level. I am expecting this to, get traded too. We're also within a premium of yesterday's move to the downside, so we're above the discounted range or discounted level. We're in the premium level right now. We had higher time frame change in state delivery. We did have some SIBIs here. I don't think we actually traded into this one. We didn't. But on the 4 hour, or on the 1 hour, I'm sorry, we did retest the previous lower low that had been created. So pushed through, retested, pushed lower. So we'll see. Like I said, a lot of different things can happen, but I just want you guys to be aware of, kind of where we're at right now currently. Some specific levels that we could be looking at. Yeah, we're in a 1 hour SIBI right now too. Right here. Okay, so just a little markup right now, just so you guys know more or less where we're at. But again, like, really none of this matters too much. It can just help us probably not take a specific trade, or let's say we have a big move to like down to Asia low, and let's say we catch a big move to Asia low and then another entry presents itself, right? Like, we may be a little bit more cautious on that entry because that could just be it retesting and bouncing off to reverse, right? So it just depends. But I still, again, want to put that information out there so everybody knows more or less where we're at. Move this to the side. It's 9:23. Again, we're not starting until 9:30, or I'm sorry, 9:45. So right now we're just waiting. Last night was pretty fire though for automation. I think this was the buy. It took 1 or 2 losses in this area right here, and then it had a break even trade and then 2 big wins right here. So but yeah. But yeah, like I said, we're just gonna keep watch for now. Just mostly gonna be looking at this right panel over here, just see how price kind of starts moving. And then once 9:45 gets closer, then we'll zoom in on the 1 minute and see. Is your testing auto strat also based on Q Cloud? Yeah, it's very similar to the automated strat is very similar to the manual, just slightly different entries and slightly different trailing and stops. For you guys watching though, if you don't have or if you haven't heard, for CPI, I'm gonna be attempting to 1 day pass some Apex accounts. So if you don't have an Apex account or you want to get one, and you get the eval and see if we can pass together. Obviously, I'm not saying to buy 20 eval challenges, but maybe 1 or 2 just to possibly see if we can get some instant funding, basically. My affiliate link is in the description if you guys want to use that. And on CPI day, we're going to live stream like this during CPI news, and I'm going to show you guys how I pass Apex challenges in 1 day using CPI. I only use it on CPI. CPI is the only day that I like to do it on. Some people like doing, PPI, PMI, but for me, I think it's the most consistent on CPI day and the easiest on CPI day. So if you guys want to get some Apex evals, I would get those before when the CPI. I think it's the 12th. Let me see. I want to say it's the 12th. Yeah, Wednesday the 12th at 8:30. And then news today, there isn't really much at all. FOMC member Bostic is speaking, but Trump speaks again, brother. I think he spoke yesterday too, right? Yeah, he spoke yesterday at 4. And he spoke Monday also. That's a big reason why markets have been probably dropping so much. It's been a little crazy. Almost every day so far, it's like if you just put down two contract sells at 9:30, you've made a bag. I guess it's 9:30 right here, 9:30 right here, 9:30 right here. It's kind of crazy. We might see the same thing today. Who knows? You're a professional at blowing up Apex accounts. Most people don't like Apex because of the trailing drawdown. In my opinion, if Apex is an issue with trailing drawdown, you're definitely over leveraged. I'm sorry to say. Like Apex to me is one of the easiest ones to pass because you can pass it in 1 day if you want. They don't have any consistency rules, well, except for the drawdown. But again, if you're over leveraging, you're just making it harder. Over leveraging is part of your DNA. Yeah. I mean, my thing is like, if you have the money to be able to like buy challenges and like fucking full throttle them and then pay the reset and full throttle them, like okay, like at some point your investment is gonna pay off because you're gonna pass an account and then you're gonna pass a challenge, you're gonna get funded, and then it just takes one payout basically before you can. I would say if you had 20 challenge accounts, you can probably full throttle and lose them for like, I don't know, 20 straight days. And if on the 21st day you get funded and then you get a max payout from those 20 accounts, like you double your money that you put in. So it's just that some people like what's his name, Justin Werner, whatever. I think he streams on YouTube also, but like he makes a shit. Oh, Patrick Wieland, I'm sorry, is his name. He makes a shit ton of money, right? Like on some of these challenges, but like it's because he also has the money to, buy 20 Apex accounts, fucking full throttle them one day. If he fails them, he just resets them. You know, does again the next day. He passes them. Now he has PAs, and it's like, okay, now he just basically, you know, he can afford to do it, right? So like for me specifically, like I can't afford to do that shit. I mean, it's not that I can't afford it. I just don't want to. Like, I just think that that's unnecessary, in my opinion. 20 accounts, hedge both ways, 10. Yeah, but that's just throwing away money. You feel me? Like, for like the CPI thing, like the idea is to pass all of them. Like, we're not hedging. Plus, then what's going to happen until once you get funded? Because you definitely can't hedge if you're on your PA accounts. Okay, so it's 9:30. Yeah, bro, look at that shit. 9:30 candle, fucking 40 points. It's kind of crazy. Oh, there was an entry right at 9:30 too. Literally right at 9:30. 28. Yeah, 9:30 would have put you in on this. And we'll see. So I have a daily PT of 500. For this specific account that I'm trading. So obviously, you know, we could hit that in the first trade or the second trade. And then I'm probably just gonna move, like keep two and just move stop loss, you know, because realistically all I'll need is like 2.5 boxes, if that, for the 500. So if I get that, then oh wait, orb, hold up. Okay, so we already swept Asia. So we just swept Asia low. There was no displacement back to the upside though. I mean, we just kind of retook where we opened at. If you were looking for 9:30, this would have been your first trade. And if you stick to one 250 PT per NQ contract, that would have been your day right there. That's the only thing that I haven't added to the strategy, is just like a daily PT, you know, like to keep people from over trading. It's like it should be, if you're going to trade one contract, 250, 300. If you're going to trade two contracts, 500, three contracts, 750, four contracts, 1,000, you know, like that should be your PT. But at that point, it's like, again, you need 2.5, 3 boxes. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and at that point, if you're not taking partials, or even if you are taking partials, but let's say you take partials, at that point, it's like if you're just trading to that PT, like there's a chance that you just get hit on the full boxes, right? Like you can still take partials and, you know, get stopped in profit and secure, but you can also hit your PT, right? Because at the end of the day, again, if you're following that rule that I just set, it's 2 boxes, 2.5 boxes, depending on your fill, right? Like this would have been PT already, with whether you're doing 1 contract, 2 contract, 3 or 4 contracts. If you're doing 1 contract and have a $250 profit target, this is your entry. 100, 200, 300. So just 2.5 boxes is all you need. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. But yeah, oops, didn't mean to do that. So like, again, if we were trading, this would probably be that next entry right here, which more than likely would have gotten entered in. Mechanical trading just works. It does. See, like that's break even, and then PT is like literally right here, which just hit. So you'd be done for the day. And you can do one of two things. Like I said, you can take the partials at 5, or you can just hold the full and just move your stop loss up. Daily loss at? It depends on how many contracts I'm doing. I'd say one contract probably like 750, 800. 2 contracts probably like 1250, 1500. Because the idea is the point is that like we'll see drawdown, but like we just need one good trade, and that one good trade puts us well over what we lost. So 3 or 4 losses, not trades, right? So essentially 90% of the time you're taking a trade and it's hitting on the first trade. If it doesn't hit on the first trade and the first trade is a loss, second or third trade, if they're both winners, will hit. Again, I'm just waiting till 9:45. Oh my god. Okay. When I had a buy stop on my chart about 30 points away from price that I used to frag down for a sell stop loss, and it somehow got activated when price was literally 30 points away. Well, are you going by 30 points away based off of the 30 points away based off of the Renko boxes or candlesticks? This is a beautiful breakout entry right here. Renko boxes, but the candlesticks never hit that level either. I have no idea. It could be slippage, it could be your broker. I mean, what prop firm are you using? Could be a lot of things. That was on micros. The only thing I can think of is if you're looking at micros on your Renkos and you're looking at candlesticks on mini, like there could be some differences. There's another entry here, right here. It's break even. That's a win right there. Again, if you're sticking, these are all like so far. If you're looking for your entries and you're going for that 250 per NQ, like all of these are wins. Like this is a 930, this is a win, this is a break even, maybe even a win depending on if price came, at least half the box. This is a bounce play, this is a win because that's 3 boxes. Nothing here because we have green lines. Breakout, that's a win. Bounce play, that's a win. If you're, again, going that one, like even if you miss the first one and you miss the second one and you miss the third one and you miss the fourth one and you took this one, this more than likely would have been a win, because I think this one went past 7. I think it did. Yeah, this one went past 75 or 72.75. So that would have been your PT right there on that one too. Even though we only see 2 printed boxes, that would have been a PT there. Possible breakout here on at 240, or we wait for candles or the lines to flip red or green. I'm sorry. Yeah. Breakout on that candle there. Break even. Win about 50%. So that's another win right here. Big win so far. Huge win. Stops would be at that 220 right here currently. And then moved up to 215. And then moved up to 210, 205. And then probably just got stopped out there in profit. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. Secured 7. It's about $700 on one NQ. 500 TP hit on micros. Hell yeah, brother. Like I said, I'm just waiting till 45. I mean, this morning has been pretty good at 9:30 open, but recently, or not recently, before this week started, like 9:30 has been a little iffy. So I've been trying to kind of stick pretty strongly to 9:45. But yeah, so 500 TP hit on micros, that's lit. Love that. Are you doing 10 micros or 5? So breakout would be at 235 here. Would have just gone entered there. Probably just got stopped out there. Yeah, that was probably this was probably the first loss of the day. Yeah, I went to 200 drawdown and now I'm done for the day. Up 560 for the day. Fire. 10 scaling in with funded. Awesome. 10 MQ. Awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love to see that. I'll be sure to post the profits in the Discord channels, whether you're in mine or in QuantView, whichever. Okay, 45. Let's see if we can get this. Oh my god. I guess my buy stop didn't enter there. Let's do this. Oops. I guess I got a lower entry. Oh, I fucked this up so bad. My stop loss should have been here. Ooh, my bad, guys. It kind of fucked me up that my buy stop didn't enter there. It's fine. Still got a smaller loss just because of the fill. I don't watch gold. I haven't traded gold in probably like 3 years. Yeah, I've always done NQ. I started YM, but I've always done NQ. I've always done indices. This might be a bounce play cooking up here. Oh shit. Okay, stopped in profit there. This might be a breakout here. Yeah, this one didn't close all the way. Or it didn't like print. Neither did that one, Jesus Christ. Oh, now it printed, okay. As long as it prints at some point. The only iffy thing with this is that if it hits that first TP, like even if it doesn't print, I'm moving my stop loss. I also probably got in a little bit late here. Probably should have gotten in one box earlier, but it's fine. Okay, got stopped in profit on that one. Currently our breakout at 245. I'm a little iffy about taking the buy though, just because it's right at the orb high. I guess we'll see if it plays. Day 2 using your method, another 2400. Fire, brother. Damn, I got a horrible fill on that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, those are pretty bad fill. I think one more box we should hit. Actually, no, 2 more boxes. This box and 1 more, and we'll probably hit PT. Yeah, I think 1 more box and we should hit it. Oh, there we go. $500 PT for the day hit, baby. Woo! 530 to be exact, actually. 530 to be exact. Yeah, let's put in some of the fills here. Nice and easy. Started at 945. We took a buy here. This was a first loss. I fucked up on the entry here, but we did take a smaller loss than we probably could have, or than we normally would have. Bought 2 here, partials, stopped in profit. Bought 2 here again, partials, stopped in profit. Bought 2 here, partials, and then full TP hit at 96.75 right here. So not a bad day, y'all. See you tomorrow. Yeah, everybody's done. I mean, most people should be done. Honestly, there's only been 1 loss this morning, and it was this first one. Actually, I'm sorry. One. If we start at 945, 45 right here. That's 45. We start at 945. This is the only loss that we had. But aside from that, everything else is a win. But yeah, small PTs, or not even small PTs. I mean, $500 in a day is still extremely good. And I'll still stay on for a little bit. It's only 9:50. I'll stay on for a little bit longer just so we can just continue watching it. I'll answer some questions if anybody has any questions. I want to make sure that everybody understands exactly what they need to do. I read that, but you, as soon as I asked, you answered. So I was watching good stuff this morning again. Yeah, for the most part. Okay. Yeah, that's another win here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll still watch. The system is good only for no. There's people that trade it during Asia session. I could go over Asia session with you. So like 1800 is right here. This is a start 1800 here. No trade because we have red lines. Trade 1, at least a break even or a win, depending on if you take partials. Trade 2, we have a 3-box profit. Trade 3, 2-box at least. Bounce play. Trade 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-box play. This is probably a break. This is a break even here. This is probably the only loss. This is a win. Probably a loss depending on if you took the first box or not. I don't know if this red line was really printed yet. Nothing here because we have red lines. Everything turned green. This is another possible win. There's a whole bunch of wins. Breakout, break even, more or less. This is the part where it got a little iffy, but it's already 7 in the morning. So I really don't like trading this like AM session of New York. So like anything 7 to 8:30 or 7 to 9. It can work like 8:30, but like 8:30 because that's all of this here. But you really want to stick like 9:30. But again, Asia session works too. This is all of this right here is Asia session. It's just buys, like literally the entire way up. All these are buys. So if you have a realistic PT, like it's more than enough. You feel me? Good stuff, man. Wasn't really liking the chop. I managed to get 500 PT. Yes, sir. Yeah, PT. Like I said, if you have a good PT, like achievable PT that you can get every single day, like 250 per NQ. Are you using ANTS? What's that? See, so like the reason why I probably wouldn't take these sells, again, other context is the orb. We broke out of orb, so it should act as support. So these breakouts are something I probably wouldn't take. I would prefer to wait for this to like actually break through, come back, retest, and find a bounce play. I do use ATS, but that was already like my PT for ATS was hit last night. But this now is live, is manual, like Pac says. Everything flipped green on this candle, so entry would have been 1 or 2. You'd be up 1 or 2 candles already. Oh yeah. Oh, nice work again. +1 new funded. Fucking fire, brother. Fox has been killing it. Nakaromi has been good, doing good too. Said close a little bit early, but we'll take it. Made $410. Fire, fire, fire. One thing that I do like about it, you guys know me that have known me for a while. Y'all know that I trade. I'm known for trading like just strictly price action. But honestly, ever since I've been more focused on this, because I have been forward testing it, just not practically like actually trading it. I would just like watch it and see, okay, maybe take an entry here, maybe not take an entry here, things like that. But ever since like I just switched to it, I like it way better just because it takes like I can be half asleep and do this shit, and everybody else can easily copy it. It's very rule based, so that's the reason why I do like it. But yeah, I definitely do find it much easier for for everybody else, which I think is the biggest thing, is that not only can I do it, but like you can get someone that just knows basics, right? And they'll hop on and they'll get it very, very quickly. So that is definitely another thing that I do like about it a lot. Yeah, bro, everybody's fucking Banksy, Banksy, Banksy strat. I really like that people are like getting it, getting it down packed and really enjoying it. Like I said, if you have like realistic standards, it's very uh it's very, very manageable. Like you can definitely scale. You just have to be patient, Like picture picture yourself passing a challenge in 2 weeks, not 2 days. And I promise you that's a difference maker. That will be a big difference maker for a lot of people. Whoops. What's the name of this thing, bro? Well, I guess they took it off. Oh, never mind. Content. There we go. I'd love to see it. When would you walk away drawdown wise? I know you said your birthday was Friday, like it's last Friday. I put away too much pressure. Yes, I put way too much pressure to go fast. Messes me up. Yeah, 100%. If you guys think more passing 2 weeks, 3 weeks than passing like 2 or 3 days, like I promise you, it makes a huge difference, bro. It makes such a big difference. You guys really have no idea. Like the next challenge you have, if you make it a point that you're gonna pass it in 3 weeks, rather than try to pass it in a week, I promise you're gonna pass the challenge, like almost guaranteed. If you go about using the right system and the right risk management, because obviously if you're planning on passing in a week, your take profit for the day is like this, like at 500. If we could do exactly what we did today, right? Very, very easy, very simple. If we can do that for 10 days, that's $5,000, right? That's passing, in 2 weeks. That's passing every 50K, I think every 100K also, and you're halfway to 150K. Oh my god. But like, bro, 250 per NQ is really all that you need. I'll probably make that like a rule for the strategy too. For the week so far, I'll just go over. For the week so far, we've had one. What day is it? The 26th? Yeah, today's Tuesday or Monday? Or Tuesday or Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Wednesday. I didn't trade Monday, I forgot. For the week, we've had one loss, and it was this morning at 360. And we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins, and the average win size was 160. 90% win rate. Currently up about $1,050. Because I think yesterday we made 520. Today we made 530. See, now this breakout I may be a little bit more okay with because we do have a little bit of space between the actual orb. But notice here, see, God, my screen is so fucking wide. This is all one screen, by the way. Like, I'm looking at one end of the screen, and this is me looking at the other end of the screen. Like this area right here, like if you see the shaded in area, it's like right at it versus right here, or just a tad bit above it. So if we can get, 2, 3 boxes, like I'm fine with that. Like I'll take that, Like this is if you missed everything and you took this trade alone, this is your entry right here, this box. 1, 2, 3 boxes. That's 100. That's 200. More than $250 per NQ. And that's a PT right there. So this is literally all you need in a day. Just this, 3 boxes basically. And then now what are we waiting for? We're waiting for everything to flip green. This is not a breakout because we have our Q cloud line still above our breakout line, right? So until these Q cloud lines turn green, they just turn green, right? You can wait for a breakout, or you can take the next box, which would be around there. But even, like this is that would be a little sketchy for me just because of all this empty space. But it'd already be a break-even trade anyways. Again, up to your risk tolerance, right? Email pass, waiting for email from MFFFF. Oh, thanks, Bixie. No problem. I'm going to take Elite for the year the minute your CC arrives. Fire, fire. Yeah. Love that for you guys. And do you really follow anybody else that does this shit 100% for free? I really don't be charging people for shit. We probably make more money in this free shit than other people do and make in fucking paid shit, low key. Is that bounce play? You get 3 candles. That's a PT. And we're chopping. We're chopping a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. We are choppity chop chop chop. Right here in this little box. I really hope I recorded this session for fucking social media. And cross trade the forward one puts too. Let's see the test. Chopping about in this small, right? Yeah. In this little red box. Just like adding this stuff to it, be like, okay, so we're chopping, so we can possibly be a little bit more, you know, frugal on entries. Like if we get this breakout, we can possibly take it because we do have some bit of space here, right? Or we can just wait for us to break out of this little box. Thanks for streaming, bro. Very good strategy. Yeah, no problem. If you have any questions, just go to the description. It's all the like the specific rules and rule-based stuff is like in the Discord. So it makes TV trade. Okay, so this is like a nice little breakout of this little box that we got. So a bounce play would make sense. Again, the more you trade, the more risk you're putting on the table. The reason why we have those PT targets is because we even started late, right? We started at 9:45. If we're starting at 9:30, we're in all of this. We have PT hit once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, maybe 5 times, depending on how far into this next box we got. Nothing here, 6 times. So it's like, you know, like, yes, we have chop, and all of these are, you know, break even, loss, or win, loss, win, break even, loss, win, 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 win. There's your bounce play, right? So that would look something like this, right? But again, just know that the more that you trade, the more that you put risk on the table, the more odds of possibly losing trades that's going to happen. You feel me? And you explain again about today's trades you took it? Yeah. So we didn't start until 9:45. Oops. Didn't start until 9:45, which was this red candle right here. So at this point, we're either waiting for our Q cloud to turn red and take an entry and wait for a bounce play, or we're looking for a breakout. On this breakout, my buy stop just didn't. So what happened here was this was a loss that should have been a break even. My buy stop did not get entered in, and we printed a box. I then placed a buy limit here, and I put my stop 2 boxes below when it should have been here, right? So it should have been a half loss. It was, instead of it was a full loss, or like in between the two. Oh, this thing's kind of running. Hold up. So 2 boxes at break even right now. So stop should be at break even. So the next red box that prints should stop us out. But go back to this, right? This should have been a break even, so this should not have been a loss. Okay. Everything turned green on this candle. We waited for the breakout or for the bounce play. Entered on this black box or this green box right here. Took partials, got stopped in profit here at basically a 1-to-1. Took a second trade here on this green candle, printing and everything flipping green. Took partials, got stopped in profit, and then we took another play here on this bounce play, took partials, and then hit our PT here. So even with this $400 loss, because it was two contracts, right? We hit PT at $450. So between here and here, we made $800. In this box, we made about $800, right? Because we were down 400 with this first loss that should have been a break even, okay? And then we made 450 or 850, I'm sorry, because we were up 530 or some shit like that. If you haven't seen the YouTube video of me explaining the entries and all that, Abdul, go ahead and watch that video first because that answers a lot of questions. So this is a winning trade. Remember, if you're taking a trade and you get 2 boxes, that's a winning trade because you took partials at that first box. The second box prints, your stop loss is at break even, so that's a winning trade, right? This is another entry right here. Again, similar bounce play, right? So the moment the first box prints, you have taken partials and then you move your stops up to 1 box. You're gonna do it for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of videos. You definitely watch them because it goes into detail, both on the entries and on me like this video, these videos where I trade it live. Like, make sure you go and watch that. So winning trade 100%. Stops are at that break even level right there. And then basically we're just trailing every box that closes. So even the small 2-box trades are wins. Even a 1-box trade is a break even. So print the 3rd box and stops to profit. But if you're just holding, right? Let's say you're taking 1 contract. Obviously, you're not moving stops. You're not taking partials, and you're not taking partials, right? That PT would have already hit because we went about 510. We went about 13 points. So your PT would have hit. If you're going 250 per NQ, so if you have two contracts, you hit $500 with that half box, right? And even still, we're still going, right? So right now we're here, stops are here. So if this keeps riding, right, you're essentially in it until there's a red box, unless there's like a crazy move where it just like wicks within a second, which you can't really do too much about that. So right now we're here at stop loss is at 344. Stop loss ticks or boxes, you mean? Stop loss is always 2 boxes. So stop loss is the next opposing. If it prints the next opposing candle, 99% of the time your stop loss got hit. But we use 1 tick because I have seen it before where it'll go to 320 on the dot and not 319.75, right? And it'll keep you in the trade and it flips. See, so this is a pretty good push right here. So right now price is at 360, 362. Our stop loss is at 350 or 349.75, right? So the idea is, and it makes it easy to back test, or not easy, but it makes it a little bit easier to back test like the current day price, because we know that 99% of the time, again, if the next red box that prints stops us out at break, stops us out in profit. So right now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is about a $500 trade if you took partials here, right? If you took half, so you would have gotten stopped in profit around there, right? So remember, each box is about $100 if you have 1 contract. So this would have been $400 on 1 contract, right? Which is almost double what your PT is per contract. Can you show me how you can use a Q line? It's the same way that you use the breakout line. The Q line is just a substitute for anybody that doesn't have Elite and they only have Pro. If you go in the Discord, the settings for the Q line are there, but it's used the same exact way. You would just put the Q cloud on, and then you put the Q line, and you put the settings. But it's used the same exact way. Yeah, like someone just kept trading today, and they're up $2,400. They took 9 losses for $995, 24 wins for $3,435. Fire. Yes, you only need the extra tick for the stop loss. The TP is always at whole numbers. But yes, it matters because it will take us out of. Oh, this was another trade here. So it's already a winning trade because we're at break even and partials are taken. Yes, it matters because there will be times where the box will print and stop loss won't get hit if you're at 0.75. But if your stop loss is at the full number, it definitely will get hit. About $5,000 across my 2x FAS using a combo of my personal strat. This huge thanks, man. Yeah, bro, no problem. No problem. 5,000 is crazy. So this was a winning trade here. And again, I say winning trade, it doesn't look like it, but winning trade because we're taking partials. Second box closes, we're at break even. So this is minimum $100 if you're doing 2 contracts. And that $100 will add up. Breakout. So yeah, your entry you want to do the 1 tick and your stop loss the 1 tick. Already partial stake in there. If a green box prints, it would probably get stopped out, and that would be this would be an example of a break-even trade here. Oh, there. So this is an example of a break-even trade right here. Jesus, this guy did 10 contracts. God damn. That's one way to pass a challenge. Another breakout entry here. Sorry, I'm not going back and forth between the Discord, but I am watching. Another breakout entry here. This still counts as a breakout because we do have all of the Q cloud lines above our breakout line. and this ends up being a winning trade. Because again, partials, second box prints, stops are at break even, so the partials is the winning trade. This would not be a breakout if we traded back above, because the lines are not all under the breakout line. At this point, we would be waiting for a bounce play if we get one. Let me see. Do you run just the default settings for QLine and QCloud? QCloud is default, yeah, because QCloud is based off of the time frame that you're using. QLine, if you don't have Elite, right, and you want to get something similar to the breakout line, it will be slightly different, okay? But it's about the closest that we're going to get. If you go in the QuantView Discord or even my Discord, whichever, right? The inside the forum, the settings for the Q line are there. I've never used it. It's just something that someone that was watching or someone that uses the strategy as well, like came up with to try and comprehend or not comprehend. I'm sorry, to try and copy the breakout line. Yeah, I went pro for the first month here, but already sold on Elite for next month. Okay, sweet, thanks so much. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, if you have pro, you don't need Elite, right? Because they have the Q line, right? And the Q line is pretty similar. Again, it's just going to be a little bit different. Like, let me see here. I don't think they just have the Q line by itself, so we're gonna have to just do the Q Pro. And I'll put the settings real quick. So like obviously Q Cloud, you're not doing anything with that. Q bands, you're not doing anything with that. Q wave, you're not doing anything with that. No. Here we go. Q line. Oh, there we go. I was looking for that. Q bands. So I think it was like, let me see. It's here somewhere. Well, I guess it's not there. Oh wait, it's here. Oh, here we go. So it's close 39, 3.9 apparently. I've actually never even tested it, but and I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, see it's slightly different. Like it's not really the same. But it's about as close as you're gonna get to. It's gonna be about as close as you're gonna get to this, to that Q, to that breakout line. Like here, you get in one box late. Here, you get in one box early again. So it gives and it takes, right? Here, you get in 2 boxes early. And then this is just a regular bounce play here. So like I said, it just depends. I mean, nothing changes here. Here you get in about 2 boxes early. Same thing here. This is just a normal bounce play at that point. Here you get in 1 box late. Here you get in at about the same time. There's a breakout here. That's probably a break even or a small winning trade. Breakout for a loss when it wasn't a breakout here, but this is all before 9:30 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so like that, those are the settings. It's Q line length is 39, multiplier is 3.9. It's about as close as you're gonna get apparently. But they both work. I mean, it's more or less the same process. Two more big wins here too. We have a bounce play right there for 4 secured but 6 total, and then another bounce play right here for 2 secured, 4 total. And this would have been a breakout for a loss. So this would have been actually one of the first losses in a while. Every day I do live, yeah, basically every day. I didn't do live Monday because it was a no news Monday, and I just did my automation. But Monday ended up being a really good day. But yeah, I will trade live 99% of the time. If you want to know when I trade live, just hit when you subscribe, there should be an option that says notify me, and it'll send you like a notification when I click stream live and when I start. Like you guys you'll get a notification for that. But I think I've showed a good amount of examples for the day. Basically, I'm done for the day. Really not going to do anything else. It's a very expensive automation. Yeah, it is, but you know, if you go about it the right way, like you can make a lot of money. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching and joining. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. If you guys want some Apex accounts, my affiliate link is in the description. Also for Take Profit Trader as well. For the Apex accounts, if you guys want to get a couple accounts on CPI day, I am going to attempt to pass them in one day. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. So if you want to follow along and try and do that with me, you can. I'm not saying buy 20 accounts, but if you want to buy 1 or 2, right, and use them, you know, that's perfectly fine. But again, yeah, I'm going to be trading challenge accounts as well. If I lose them, I lose them. If I don't, then we get funded. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. If you guys want to know the quantitative system that I use for the strategy, that's also in the description as well. There's multiple different plans, and each plan, you know, we have a specific set of rules for, or not a specific set of rules, but we have like something for each plan. So you don't have to buy automation, right? Like you can buy Elite and still automate it. And then you can also, you know, still obviously manually trade with whether you have Pro, Elite, or ATS. It doesn't matter. Okay, but there's a 30-day money-back guarantee for the monthly plans, I believe. So even if you get it and you don't like it, you get a refund. Okay, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow during the live. All right. Peace out, everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your day.